Hey, namaste. Welcome to Divine Energy Tarot. I'm Divine Energy. What's good? So, anyways, y'all, what's good? Back with the anticipated message. Yeah, y'all, I'm hyped. So, anyways, this is a new moon in Virgo message, okay? New moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo is all about connecting to yourself, okay, in all aspects. Who are you spiritually? Who are you mentally? Who are you when you are representing yourself to the world? Like all of the aspects of you, that is going to be coming up. Because you know Virgo cares about you. Virgo is the self. Like, yeah. It's a perfectionist, okay, over analytical, okay, you know. But Virgo be also very like earthly, very, you know what I'm saying? Like Virgo could get with the shits. Like, you know, so Virgo just wants you to be a better person. Virgo just wants you to be your best version, whatever the fuck that is. For each individual, it's going to be different. Please expect that, okay? But you're going to be connecting to all aspects, all parts of you, okay? What are the things that you normally practice? What are the things that you normally have as your rituals? What do you normally do? Okay? So getting into that, figuring out like a system, okay? What works for you? What doesn't? That's what it's all about, right? New Moon is all about setting an intention, right? So set your intentions right now to figure out how can I make the best practices for me right now. You don't have to be like anybody else and what there's. Don't try to do it like, okay, divine energy be doing this. No, do it the way that's fit for you, the way that's comfortable for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like my spiritual practice might look like yours, they might not, you know, but implement them, incorporate shit that's useful for you. You know what I'm saying? Start small if doing too much is too much, right? Okay. Go at your pace. Don't be afraid to understand the self and where you are, you know, respect it. Give yourself a lot of grace during this time. Okay. No perfectionism because I feel like too, Virgo is like, it wants you to be your best self, but at the same time, Virgo is like, because it's challenging you to be your best self, I want you to be aware that there is this sense of perfectionism, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Virgo. That's just Virgo, right? But you guys are getting ready to move forward in your life. And I feel like you're just remembering that, you know, you're here to have like a softer and a more gentler life. You know, I feel like many of us have been on this journey and it's been hard, it's been difficult, or things in our life at certain points we thought that everything was supposed to be like that, like everything's supposed to be hard, everything's supposed to be a challenge, everything, you know. And like now that we're shifting out of that because we've been doing so much internal work as far as healing, as far as creating healthy practices, right? Things like that. Now that we are developing ourselves in such a fashion that, you know, I feel like we are evolving so quickly. We're actually helping the collective to evolve as well, you know? So remember the light that you're shining off and what you're also attracting inward, you know, because your light is shining so brightly. All right? So there's that. Now, there's going to be a lot of transitions. Please know to give yourself a lot of grace. I'm going to say that again. Grace is just being patient with yourself in your process. You don't have to rush it. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's process. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's what they got going on. Hey, Sin. So, it doesn't have to look like anybody else's process. Allow it to happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Allow your spirit to just flow for you right now. Like, what is your spirit saying? Like, hey, do this. Hey, use this. Hey, you know, spirit might guide you to a video. Spirit might guide you to like where somebody is just giving you the information because that's how spirit roll. You know what I'm saying? So just go with the flow of your process. Whatever feels good for you. You know what I'm saying? Go with that. I love you, baby. Herbs, herbs. I'm gonna give you 3 herbs. So we got rose. Roses is great for love. A lot of us need that. You know what I'm saying? Constantly give yourself that. Okay, that'll help you with grace as well. Okay, when I'm feeling ungraceful, I love rose. I'll put that shit in my bath. I smell it, whatever. Okay, but incorporate it. Carry it with you. Excellent. I can't. Listen, I can't give you nothing I don't use. All this stuff I use, okay? But again, it doesn't have to look like divine energy because you're you, okay? And I want you to show up like you, okay? Chamomile is excellent. It's great for self-care. It's great for pretty much like this season too, because it's like this season with Virgo, like you really want to have ease. You want to have comfort. You want to be in that feels, just flowing, like, you know, all is going well. My life is soft. It is easy. Everything is easy because the fuck it is. Yeah. That chamomile help put you in that right space. So utilize that. You can put that in your bath. You can use that in a multitude of ways. You can put that in a mojo bag, whatever you want to do, honey. Okay, but chamomile is excellent. Put a mojo bag, help you sleep, help you relax, unwind. Some people like to diffuse it. Put it in one of these. Whatever you want to do, is baby, knock yourself out. Okay. Then we got orange pill or orange oil. Okay, for some of you guys. Okay, because depending on depending on how my brew house is rocking, you probably got both. But orange pill and orange oil. Okay, it is so good. Okay, for like helping you feel good and like helping with like self-care. So that might be some of the things that you might be being prompted to do during this time. Like remember I said, what are your healthy practices? What are your healthy things that you're doing? What are your rituals? What are your normal practices to help you grow and stay well while you're on this journey, right? What are those things? And so again, these herbs will definitely help you out with that. So consider that. Now, I also have scripting moments, okay? I don't know if you're going to script the entire time all the way up until then. I recommend it. But if you don't and you just end up scripting a little bit, whatever, do what feels comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? What was the second herb? The second herb was chamomile. The third herb was orange. And the first one was rose. So yeah, but okay, so scripting, guys. Again, take it easy with yourself, give yourself grace during this time. You know what I'm saying? Certain things we're not used to. So if you're not used to it, it's okay. Don't feel like you gotta overdo it with yourself, But if you want to use scripting because it's really good for like creating the life that you want to live, right? Script out your life, write out your life. Even if it's something to you, it sounds unrealistic. It's your dream. It's what you envision to see. Who is anybody to tell you that it's wrong? And why would you tell yourself that it is? You see what I'm saying? So script freely, script easily. All right. Everything should be in that easy flow, like soft, like, yeah, like, fuck that resistance. No resistance right now, Bless, okay? Unless it's something you need to resist. But journal prompts. I want you to take in like where you are right now. And then I want you to set goals like, okay, well, where do I want to be? I don't know, a month from now, 2 months from now. What are some small goals that I could set right now? And then for you, my big dogs out here really doing this motherfucking work, right? I want y'all to set big goals, and give yourself time and grace to actually fulfill them. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to do some small things too, okay? And get that ball rolling as far as like journaling and all of that stuff like that, because it's so empowering and it's so powerful in creating the life that we want to live. We forget about scripting. We must write. We have to. Remember, it was written. That's what they're telling me that this is about. Okay, so there's that. Second and final thing. Okay, it's not even the second and final thing. I'm like motherfucker. I got a couple of things on here, but whatever. Okay. During this time with Virgo here, we're going to be transcending energy. Okay. We're going to be transcending all that energy, all that stuff that's coming to us. So techniques that you use to breathe. What are your techniques that you use to breathe? Everything should be easy to you. So meaning like you're transcending shit just by breathing. And that's in your techniques. It helps you to cultivate the life that you want to live. And it helps you to master the self. when you are mastering your breath. So this is going to be some big shit. Y'all look on YouTube. I'm not listen, my spirit guides me, okay? So I just let my spirit tell me what to do, and I just obey because my spirit is ancient and it ain't ever let me wrong, ever. Not fucking, I don't know one time. Like, spirit, when did you ever fuck up? Like, spirit don't fuck up. It's the divine, okay? So work on these breathing techniques, y'all, and we're going to transcend some energy during this time, y'all, okay? And breathing is going to be very, very important to help us transcend, energies, okay? That's only for my pros. That's only for my pros. That ain't for the beginners, all right? Straight like that, all right? Main thing that I want us all to remember, okay, is that to be present. When this new moon in Virgo happens, I think the new moon in Virgo happens on the 14th, just be present, you guys. All the way up until then, just be present. Pay attention to what's happening around you. If you have a hard time keeping track of stuff, y'all journal. Write things out on a regular basis. At least like a small paragraph each day. A little small synopsis. Okay? Get into journaling. Get into scripting. So that you can, okay, my life happened like this, but this is what I want to see tomorrow. Like, this is what I want to see my future like. Okay? Get into that. Because a softer life and an easier flow of how to make things work in your life is also part of what's coming in for us, okay, with this new moon in Virgo and this energy, okay? So for those of us who are in that professional level, we're going to start really seeing some of this transitioning for our changes happening for us, okay? And it's actually going to be a really beautiful time. And again, you're going to be transcending shit. So it's going to be amazing for us. I'm trying to think, what else did I put down? Okay, also, I got out too. If you feel called to do something, just do it. Like, don't wait. I think, who was it? It was the sister that I was watching. She was like, yo, every time that you get the desire, it was two sisters. So I'm not going to say their names because it was two people that told me that message. Now I'm the third. So y'all know how messages come. They come in three, and that's the divine talking to you. Again, now let me tell you what it was. Whenever you feel called to do something, do it right away, at least within 5 minutes of getting that download to do something, so that then you can accomplish more than you've ever accomplished in your life. And also, once you start making that a habit, you start to accomplish more each day, So do things right away. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Okay? So there's that, because that'll definitely help you into your transcending journey. All right? Big pro tip for my OGs. Boom. Final message. Just the final message. Because, I had to get it all together. I was like, I don't know how I want to do this live, or I want to, stream it. Okay, so yesterday, before I even was like, oh, I'm going to do a new moon message or whatever, the channel message that I had got, and then I realized it was the new moon in Virgo. That's why this message had came through. You ever wonder, like, why when you breathe in, right? Going back to that breathing techniques thing, right? When you breathe in, you ever wonder why, like, okay, so you breathe in, right? You be like, and you breathe it in, and right? And then the out be like so long in comparison to what you breathing in, right? I had spirit was sitting me, talking to me like, yo, listen, this happens because in life, there is so much good happening, right? There's so many good things that are happening for us, But sometimes, because life is happening so fast, it feels like only it's little, it's small, it's not a lot of things, right? And so when we get so wrapped up in the world, we miss that, right? And so when you're breathing out the bullshit, and then you taking in what you need, right? So that's why you taking in such a shorter breath. and then you breathing out what you don't need. But then that breath still in turn, right? I forget what relationship. I think it's the photosynthesis relationship that we have with the plants and the animals and all of that other shit, right? Um, Mainly the plants. When we breathe out, our carbon dioxide, they are giving us oxygen. So it's like the symbiotic cycle, some shit. I don't know. I learned this shit in like second grade, whatever, right? It goes back to that. This is a part of transcendence. This is a part of our mastery, our breath, all of this stuff, right? So they're saying breathe like you know how, okay? During this time, I'm gonna need y'all to breathe like you know how. Your breathing is everything, okay? Gonna be everything. It's much more than even the actions, other actions that you take it. Your breathing, because it's gonna help you be present, okay? Breathe in the good things. Exhale the bullshit. And that's why you're supposed to let a lot go, because you're supposed to be detached. You're not supposed to keep it. You're not supposed to keep it. It's not yours anymore. You've had that experience. You dealt with it. Beautiful. Thank you. Let it go. That's how we're supposed to be on our impact, right? So, yeah, that's what it says. The card literally says that. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bad shit. Like, literally. Okay? So that's how it's going to feel. Thank you for your beautiful message. Absolutely. I love y'all. Namaste. Okay? So breathe like you know how. How many minutes we in? 15? We can pull some cards. Y'all want to pull some cards? We can pull some cards. Let's get some energy messages. We can do some of these. Let's do some energy messages. Got this deck. I love y'all. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Villegas. Hell yeah. Sam says, sure, hell yeah. All right. Got you. Door to spirit, door to value. As I cut the deck, okay? Your door to spirit and your door to value is opening up, okay? Like literally, because your door to spirit is opening up, your door to your value is opening up. Look at this shit, Virgo. Fuck, the earth signs be okay, ching chinging. The money tree out this bitch. You already know. Y'all already know what earth do. Y'all already know. I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me, Linda. What up, though? What? I'm like, we out here. 31, 32, 4 and a 5. Okay, very significant. It's like, even if you don't see yourself at a professional level of your spiritual journey, you are. Like, because you're going in a proper order. 4 or 5, you're going in the order that you're supposed to. You're learning the lessons as you're supposed to. Remember I said, give yourself grace. If you're not giving yourself grace, this message is not for you. Because you have to give yourself grace in life. Okay? We have to give ourselves grace with this shit here. That's what they're telling us. In order to find a door to the spirit, you have to give yourself grace. Your spirit is constantly giving you grace because your spirit knows that you're going to make mistakes. That's what spirit is here for, to teach you, to show you, to put you on to the videos you're supposed to watch, to the messages you're supposed to watch. Even if you already knew that message and you already got that information, it was probably just a confirmation in it for you. You see what I'm saying? So the more that you engage with your spirit, you open up to spirit, right? During this time, with this new moon in Virgo, it's like the more that you start to understand who your spirit is, and then your spirit got you working different parts of you. It's like I'm almost seeing like a Merkaba activation here is what I'm sensing. Okay, your Merkaba is activating. Okay, and your Merkaba is your energy to help you transcend and like move. Like, that's what I be talking about. Like, yo, this shit is powerful. Now, not only is some of the moving that you're going to be doing, it's going to show up here in the earthly plane. Some of us are going to get some money. This is all about unexpected incomes, windfalls, money showers, things that you didn't think that you were capable of, or things that you didn't expect it. I wasn't expecting it, right? It's that type of energy, It's like your reward for your effort, okay? Because who is a man if he gains the world and loses his soul, right? And you're here totally on this soul journey, the spirit journey, like the path. That's why now doors that like I said, that was the unexpected in the money world, because you know that it's not all about that, is now unlocking for you, because you're no longer running for the money. The money's running for you. Now it's attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? When you're not chasing it, it comes to you. When you're chasing it, money runs from you, because it's like, what? You know, money knows, like, yo, I be going with this one. Da, da, da. Like, money is a free flowing like type of energy. It doesn't want to be like confined. Why you think like now with all everything that's happening, even the value of money is because of us, the conscious, aware, collective, elevating the entire universe because of our awakening, our shift. So there's that. So you're opening up a new sense of currency. I don't know. Why are they showing me these red doors? Like, what is there an empire or it's like, is it an Asian empire or somebody? I don't know. I'm seeing red doors, and then it's like they showing me like, I want to say it's Chinese or something like that. I want to say it is, but I could be wrong. It could be a different type of Asian writing, but I'm seeing like a fucking on this wall. These people are Asian, of Asian background, descent. I don't know why they showed me that. That's all they showed me. Okay, so but yeah, yes, I'm telling you, it's wild. Let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what's coming out here for us collective. I'm not gonna pull a lot. I'm just gonna pull a couple because I just wanted to give you guys some things to do during the new moon energy, because y'all asked me on the last new moon, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, oh, they want to know what I was doing. So now I'm gonna start hitting y'all with the new moon messages and giving y'all a little content. I'm not even gonna lie like that. Let me stop lying to y'all. How about I just wanted to help y'all out for the new moon in Virgo? How about that? Let me stop, because I'll be done said that and don't even do it. All right. let me stop storytelling right now. Door, la, or people. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's a red door. It was like Asian writing or something like that. But there's also a red door in front of me. But this door has like, have you ever seen like how them Asian films, and it'd be like geisha. They showing me a picture of a geisha. Like when they got their hair like all like perfect with the fucking bow or the fucking ribbon or some shit. And the fucking lady standing at the thing like in one of them fucking poses, like with one leg up, like it's like a yoga pose. So I done did the shit. I forget what the fuck the pose is. I can't even call it Asian, because that wouldn't even give it credit of its true origin. But they're showing me of Asian descent. Okay. We all know who the originals are, and I'm not going to debate it. All right, science has already proved that. But that's the background that they're giving me. All right, stop laughing. I'm serious. All right. Okay. Let's get our messages here. What's coming out for this particular reading? Let me get one more shuffle here. One more shuffle. I wanted to, hey, yo, they told me this message just now. They was like, if you burn ancestor money and you connect with the Asian community or their spiritual practices, that means that you have Asian ancestors and guides that walk with you that you're honoring. So never let nobody tell you you shouldn't burn joss paper or ancestor money because it's not real money. That's bullshit, yo. You know, it's a tradition, it's a practice, right? And you've been called or led to do it, so do so, right? You're just honoring your lineage, your bloodline, okay? Remember, when you're connected to the all, you know who you are, all right? Never limit who you are to just being African, just being black, just being this, just being that. Even if you Asian, you're not just Asian. You have much more to you than that. We all have much more to us than what we see in the mirror. And once we can understand that we are connected to the all, you connected to the all, to the everything that created everything in the earth and on the heavens. Like what? I don't know why I just did it. The earth and the heavens. I don't know, kind of backwards, but whatever. But the all energy, we're connected to that. Okay. And I feel like connecting to your breath helps you remember that. Okay. All right, let's get out to real messages. I don't know, somebody needed to hear that in this message. Obviously, they just gave me that message. So I was like, why did y'all show me that? And I just kept asking them, why did they show me that? Telepathically, like, why is y'all showing me that? It's so weird. Because they don't usually show me shit unless it means something. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like a lot of people, it's like, because you're opening up the door to what the true value is, and that it's not a monetary currency, it's actually valued by what's inside of my heart, not by the value of what's in my pocket. Okay. People wanted to show receipts or play like big bank, take little bank, but you took them to the bank when you showed them what was in your heart. That's the thing. And now these people feel burdened because they were led by the lie from the greed, the glutton that they felt. See, when you in that glutton energy, it's like nothing could never be enough. No matter what you get, it'll never satisfy you. And as they gained more, these karmic energies around you, whether they be people you work with, whether they be people that you know and come into contact with, friends, whatever, lovers, whoever, family, whoever, you know the karmics, because they represent a certain type of energy in your life. All right. What did you down there say? Okay, she said, so burn it. It's crazy because you caught my attention on one of the last videos about the money, and now again. See what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, because you can't pretend to have a good heart and just pretend or fake that. Yeah, you can't. I feel like a lot of these energies, though, it was like, you know, like sometimes money does make people feel like, you know, they're better than people. And I feel like even that is that illusion, right, has been shattered because they still feel burdened. These people still feel burdened at night. They still feel burdened. They toss and turn. They can't get no sleep. They don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because when they tossing and turning their bed, they thinking about, damn, how I treated that person that I walked by in this place, or how I treated these people. Did I look at them a nasty way? Even sometimes it's just a look, and people know, like, damn, I'm not shit. And so no matter how much money I get, I still feel like shit when I lay my bed at night, you know? You see what I'm saying? So that shit just, you see what I'm saying? Now you on a different path though. Because you're not in a karmic phase of your life. Maybe at some point you were. Some of us, that's how it is in life. You have to understand that. Because at some point in time, in order for you to live life, you have to go through a certain set of karma and dharma. And we all do that, okay? And I feel like through your karmic stages, you learn so much, you advance yourself so much. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're divine doesn't mean you don't go through karmic lessons. You go through shit too, just like anybody else. But the thing about most karmics is they stay in that cycle. They never break that cycle. That's the difference between the divine. Because when you're ready, you'll break that cycle. You'll break that spell. You'll release those burdens once you break that spell, right? Yeah. With the proper choices, making the proper choices, making the proper moves that you're supposed to make in life. All right. All right, let's get another one. I'm not gonna grab a lot, y'all. I just wanna bring this message home, and we're gonna close out. I don't wanna take y'all time up. Y'all got stuff to do this evening. If I get back on, it'll be like late when y'all should be going to bed. Ah, y'all like to be up during the night? I do. I'm a night owl. I be like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll be up till 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. All right. Let's get one more for the collective. Ooh. Yeah, Six of Swords. I feel like there was a proper set of detachment here that we were showing the collective here when we were moving on from some of these situations. Some of us got guided out of situations that we knew were just toxic, and maybe it was difficult for us to like get moving, you know? And I feel like spirit is guiding us now, you know? The more that we connect to spirit, the more that we're able to transcend, even when we're in difficulty, you know? So for those of you that are wondering, like, damn, I'm in a karmic relationship with somebody right now, and I'm wondering, like, how do I get through that situation, even though I'm such a divine being, right? How do I get through that? What's the next side? What's the aftermath, you know? Or some of us are wondering, like, damn, I'm in a tough spot by myself right now, you know? What's my next thing that I'm going to do? You're going to be led by spirit, because as this new moon in Virgo, this Virgo energy really takes place, it's going to help you to open that door to your spirit. And the more that you just focus on your breathing and being present, you are going to be able to transcend all obstacles that are in your path right now. So do not, overthink this. Just be present. Focus on your breathing right now. All right. That was a big message. Do not focus on what you do not have. Do not focus on anything that you just really don't even want. Like say it's an outcome that you don't want. Don't focus on that. You're going to have to elevate your thoughts and just focus on your breathing. All right. It's going to be that simple as being in that present moment, each moment to moment, right? Focusing on your breath and being present. You guys, do not spend a lot of time focused on the future. Just breathe like you know how. Your higher self is going to help you transcend. Okay. Anything, everything. I need you to know that. I need you to know that, okay? Let me get another one. What is that Six of Swords looking like over here, okay? What is the transition looking like, okay? What is the moving on? Remember I said big transitions? Okay, that's what Six of Swords, that's the energy of transitioning, okay? What is that? What is the Six of Swords for us collectives? What is the Six of Swords? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Changing your face. Some of you guys, you're ready now, to be that master now. Some of you guys are already at professional and mastery levels, okay? Not gonna lie. And also when I said like things are getting ready to change for you, as you transition, you were wondering like, damn, how am I gonna do a certain thing? You're gonna do it on your own. Okay, Spirit's going to guide you to that. Okay, there's a lot of things happening very quickly. The more that we kind of allow Spirit to guide us and not feel like, we have to control it. You don't have to be in control to be in control, if you know the Spirit, because y'all really working in tandem. When you're connected to the Spirit, you stop wondering like, and start just working with Spirit and just let Spirit guide you in your movement. Okay, knowing that your work is paying off, right? And that's what I think it is. People like look for all of these things. They're looking for all of these, things of the world. And I feel like you found the gold that is within you. So now you don't have to search on in the world outside of you for all of these things, all of these missing aspects of you, because now you're becoming more fulfilled, okay? By tapping into all of your aspects and your rituals and your daily practices and all of these things, that now you're becoming the master, of your universe. And that's what I really think it is. People look for mastery in the worldly sense, and we forget about mastering the self. And that's what this new moon in Virgo is all about. Learning to master the self, right? But with grace, with ease, because it's soft, it's easy. None of it has to be hard. In fact, it shouldn't be. In fact, if you do and it feels hard, you're doing it wrong. I can guarantee you, it should feel so easy. Okay. Let me get one more message. One more message. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a stage right now where we be like deliberating, like, is what we're doing, is it worth it? And I feel like it is. Okay, bottom of the deck is in the Eight of Cups. Yes, some of us will be moving on. Remember, I told you some of you guys are still in toxic relationships. Some of you guys, you're gonna move on your own. And some of you guys, you also got love out here too, or just like fondness, like admiration, like people like love you like that. You're attracting people that fucking love you. Like no more of this attracting karmics and shit. Y'all gotta understand like who y'all are. Like the more that you flow and let your rebirths be easy, the more that spirit gives you. The more that spirit's giving you, like, yo, you can handle this. Certain times you couldn't handle all of that. So spirit wasn't gonna put that on you. I feel like right now this is like a major time for like you to really rest and just be present. Okay. Some of y'all don't have to worry about how you'll move on in life because it'll just happen organically. And yes, some of these partners that you were with, yes, they were karmic. They're karmic, and you'll start to see that more as you drift apart. Okay. And eventually just cut them off. Okay. But again, when we stay in those situations, it's not because anything other than the fact that we still have something to learn about ourselves. All right. So you can't beat yourself up while you're in those situations either. Okay. Because the more that you do that while you're in those relationships, the harder it is to come out of it. Okay. Just sometimes you just have to know, like, this is enough. This is over. I know spirit's going to get me out of here. I know you're working hard, and you do the scripting work. Remember? Jewels, guys, y'all better watch these playbacks. That's what I got for this message. I love y'all. Peace.